Hey guys, what's going on? It's your homeboy, Cablelinenetwork here. I'm just doing my thing. Nothing's changed really with the channel. This is just gonna be a normal review like always. Okay, guys. In this one we're gonna be talking about the new One Piece movie that just came out. It's so sweet. Now, basically, guys, with this new One Piece movie, it basically tells Luffy's tragedies through the time of his brother's death, which was a very sad time. Let's give a moment of silence, please. Okay, now that the moment of silence is over. Now, in this one, you basically find out a new villain called World, who was essentially the king of the pirates before Roger. Now, World was basically around about 30 years ago. Roger was around about 20 years prior. Now, you have to think, this guy literally was the king of the Power of the Four. I know I said that, but it's really shocking to see someone before Roger's time because the way One Piece basically put it, it showed that nothing mattered prior to Roger's time. Of course, it was the whole what was that called? The whole void years. That was important, but they haven't revealed any information about that. Now, let's get into this. I got a little sidetracked. Sorry, I'm a really big fan of One Piece. Oh my god, my hair keeps getting in my face. Sorry about that. Let me just. God damn it, I can't do nothing with this hair. Anyway, basically, we see Rayleaf and Luffy training on this island, and World actually gets on the island. Now, let's talk about how World and Luffy got together. Now, basically, you guys remember the Imperial Time escapees? Remember that? Well, World was one of them. Now, World, like I said, was the most dangerous one, so the world government actually initiated for all of the warlords to come and defend against World. Now, him being in the ice thing for like, well, he'll being in the ice cube for like 30 years. I think Akiji froze him. It didn't really give too many specifics on it, but yeah, I think Akiji actually did freeze World once he got hurt because basically World got betrayed by his crew. He was trying to take on the world government. His crew was such idiots. They actually fell for the whole ploy that if you turn world over, we will leave you alone. The only reason that cops or any type of organization tell you to take down your own leader is because they can't do it. Once you take down your own leader, then they're gonna grab you. What do you think that whole plea deal they gave you is gonna hold up anywhere? No, it's just words. If you don't have it in writing, and even if it isn't writing, it's still you have to pay for the crimes that you committed. Come on now. But anyway, they shot him, nearly killed him. His three lieutenants basically was Poseidon, Gurm, and Knighton. Now, basically, I said Poseidon, Sebastian. Sebastian basically was a fisherman, a blind one, extremely powerful as well. Now you have Gum, who was basically the queen of the Kimpos before Ivan took over. Now she had to fight Boa Hancock, and you all know how Boa Hancock is the sexiest woman on the planet. You already know that. Now, here's the thing. You already know a lot of people in the Kimpo are gay. I'll just say it out loud. Yeah, they are kind of gay. So the woman saw Boa Hancock and basically got all wet by her. She had to continually eat better stuff so she didn't go to her desires for Boa Hancock. She deliberately kept eating different medicines. Their fight scene was really stupid. It was more of who can. Let me see. It was more of can this girl really how do I say this? It was more, can she resist Boa Hancock? I really didn't want to say resist Boa Hancock because I already know somebody's gonna come up with in the comments like, oh, that's a really this, especially with the character I'm using now. But anyway, Luffy and Sebastian and Boa Hancock were the first ones to actually get into a fight on World Ship. Now, the reason why I got into a final world ship is because World actually kidnapped Boa's sisters. Oh, I totally missed that part. I apologize, guys. Like I said, I get a real sidetrack when it comes to One Piece. Now, basically, World kidnaps kidnaps Boa Hancock's sisters to get to her. Now, he wants to take out all the warlords. The warlords were sent. The warlords were sent to take down World, so the government didn't have to do it. Essentially, they rather send their lapdogs out to do anything. Now, the only two warlords that actually did show up were Buggy the Clown, Boa Hancock, because she had to show up, and Katana May. Yes, Hawkeyes showed up. Total badass. And that dude didn't even do anything. That dude just basically sat there and watched. He acted at the very last moment to save the world government. It kind of shows where his loyalties are, huh? But anyway, now let's get into the whole Nighton. Now, Nighton basically was a devil fruit eater. He can make a cube out of anything. It basically resembled Fairy Tail's crush ability that Gildarts used, except he could actually create a cube with thin air. Everything was just cube. Even his weapon was cubed. Huh. I mean, they could have really done a little bit better with that, but I digress. Now, the art styles was just amazing. It was not like any other One Piece special. And it looked like a movie. Their budget on that must have been higher than anything they ever worked on before. Well, with regular specials and episodes anyway. Now, of course, Luffy ends up beating World. Now, World's power is basically he can extend things tenfold, 30-fold, 50-fold, 100-fold. He can extend the speed, he can extend the size of the object, and that's what made him extremely dangerous. And if you think, oh, well, he's just gonna extend the size of an object, big whoop, you have to understand this dude is a monster. And then he was basically hockey built. He was the first Virgo essentially. If you don't know who Virgo is a vice admiral who lost to Trafficker Law when he betrayed Doflamingo. Now, I mean not Doflamingo, when he betrayed the Navy, he fought Smoker. Smoker got his ass whooped by him. Now Virgo could basically make hockey appear on his entire body. Now, World was similar. Now, Luffy was just learning how to use his hockey. And I'll be real, the first few times that World fought Luffy, Luffy got scrapped. Like, I haven't seen Luffy take a beating like that in any One Piece episode, let alone a movie or a special. Now, once they got on the ship, Buggy infiltrated there. You know, Buggy had the plan that, okay, look, we're going to basically let Straw Hat fight World, beat him, and we're going to take the credit. You already know how Buggy does things. So, his plans really didn't go all the way that it was supposed to. He actually ended up fighting one of his lieutenants, Nighton, and Buggy was basically getting whooped. Now, the funniest part about Buggy was his weakness is so easy. All you have to do is step on his torso, and that's it. That's what makes him such a weak pirate. Now, honestly, I believe if he would be able to use hockey, have some weapons that could deploy from his body, you know, that would actually make him a little bit more powerful. But the way he is now, he's so weak. When he fought Knight, it was basically a one-sided battle the entire time. Of course, you know his crew didn't help him. They were all, Captain Buggy can do it. Yeah, that crew is like, ugh. Anyway, hold on for a second. I'm sorry, guys. Something's bugging me. Right there. Come on, come on, come on. God, there it is. Sorry, something's on the side of my mouth. It was bugging the hell out of me. Anyway, basically, guys, Bull Hancock had to come in there and beat the hell out of Knight, which was basically one kick. Passed out. Then Buggy took the credit for that. Once Luffy was going at the World, the main reason why Luffy even got the strength to beat World, like I said, World was beating the hell out of Luffy. It was a one-sided fight the entire episode except for the final part. And that was when World basically hit Luffy's button about he doesn't need comrades. He believes that comrades are just tools. As you know, Luffy will go crazy over something like that. Like, he was really mad. Wow, really mad. But I digress. It was still pretty cool. Now, Luffy managed to finally beat World. World actually tried to get up and fire a big ass cannon at the world government, and that's when Hawkeyes finally got his lazy ass up off that boat and decided to slice the ball in half, which basically put World's dreams, it basically shattered them, because that cannon was basically like the ultimate power he had against the world government. Now, the reason why he even fired it was because the government got close enough to him. It was Akinu, which at the time he was a fleet admiral. He got close enough to him. He could have easily hit him, but of course Katana may have helped him. Akino actually, of course, you know Akino is evil. He doesn't care about his own people or nothing. He fired at, well, I don't think he cared about the warlords anyway, but he fired at Buggy and them while they were still on the ship, and they had to basically struggle to get off there. Like, that whole ship scene was basically a huge struggle to basically get back to normal. Not get back to normal. It was a whole struggle to get out of there. Now, the episode ends with Luffy returning to Rayleaf and continued his training. Now, World, I have to say, he's a big asshole. That dude basically killed his crew because they did not complete something in a certain time limit. It's not like they were getting beat. It's not like they were like, half dead. He told them, "Oh, do this in about 8 minutes." They didn't do it in 8 minutes. He literally killed them. Then he gave his crew a choice. Look, guys, if you really are that scared of following me, then you can just leave. No problem. No anger. They all guys turned around. He threw some. I think it was some wood chippers at them. It went through their body and killed them. That dude is a monster. Seriously, he was about to kill his own older brother. He cares about nobody because he felt that they betrayed him when he left. But you gotta think you were a wild man. Seriously, you were going up against the world government. They just wanted to be free. Seriously, a lot of people are not like Luffy's crew. Luffy's crew would automatically go up against the world government. Um, this guy, he couldn't do it. Now you gotta think he existed before the time of pirate kings. He was known as one, but he existed before then. His bounty, I believe, was over 2 billion, if I'm correct. You actually saw Garp and the CPs. The CPs basically infiltrated his ship, and that's how they overturned him too. It basically turned their whole ship against each other. They were originally going to fight them. The Navy had to take on the Allied pirates in order to even stop World. That shows the amount of power this guy has. Alright, guys. This has been your homeboy, Cableline Network here. Peace out. Talk to you later. Make sure to subscribe for more epic videos like this. And if you wonder what I'm using FaceRig. FaceRig is a new program that allows you to actually put generated images over your real life self using a webcam. It's really amazing. They have a 30% off sale below. All those in the description below. Go check it out, guys. It's really worth it. Alright, guys. Peace out. Talk to you later. Hope you enjoy One Piece as much as me. Bye.